Let me tell you a story about when I made 31, how many, 30 days, April, November, the rest of 31. Back in 2018, I decided to do a video project, unlike anything else I'd ever done before. I was going to film and edit a video a day for the month of March. Now, I wasn't feeling very creative at the time, so I was complaining to my wife. Wife, who, me? I'm not feeling awful creative right now. Well, why don't you do something about it? I reckon I will. Thus, the March was born, a new video challenge that dozens heard about. My wife said, Y'all better, don't you want to plan this? Needless to say, I did nothing to plan. I wanted to do it my way, so just like in Halo, I just burst in there guns a-blazing. Here's what I learned. The first thing I learned as I started the challenge was, man, this is hard. This is really difficult. It was just so much work. You know, like every day you have to think of an idea, you have to film it, you have to edit it. Sometimes I'd be at the end of the day and I'm like, oh crap, I've got nothing. I better whip something together. So the challenge was really based on what I wanted to accomplish. It wasn't, I have to make some sort of narrative piece or anything. It was completely freeform. I could do anything. I could film a duck eating bread. That seems like a lot of work now that I think about it. You gotta get the duck, you gotta get the bread, location, scouting. That could take weeks. And my wife often said to me, why don't you just do something more simple? Like you could do something really easy. And I'm like, I want to do something good. So yeah, trying to figure out what to make was one of the more difficult things about it. Once you get the idea going, then it's really easy. You can, okay, like I'm gonna film this concept, edit it to whatever level I feel is okay. Now that I think about it, I should have planned it. Like my wife said, I should have planned it. And she's probably saying, I told you so. Second thing I learned about making videos for a month is that I didn't get famous. I was doing this challenge on Instagram and thought, you know, if I just keep pumping stuff out there, maybe people, you know, really gravitate towards it and think, this is great. The highest likes I got on a video was about like 60 or so. I guess I just assumed that if you build it, they will come. And that is faulty logic. That's from movies. Having said that, I was mostly spending my energy on making these videos. I wasn't really focused on optimizing for hashtags or anything, so that could have played into it. But yeah, I didn't become this overnight Insta star. Another thing I learned was that it stretched my creativity. I had to adapt to whatever was the problem of the day, which was get a video done by the end of this day. I started using filming techniques that I'd, you know, thought of for a long time but never really used. I did a thing called a dolly zoom, played with some lighting techniques in the workout video, played with some animation that I've been working on before, like the Farty Friday guy, based on myself. The pressure to create something every single day really made the magic happen. Sometimes it would just click and be like, oh, this is a great idea, I can move forward with that. That pressure I put on myself really made me think out of the box a lot. As hard as this challenge was, it was a lot of fun. A lot of the times I would just start with a concept of what if blank and then figure it out. There's a lot of freedom there, you know, you can just kind of like, what if this? If you lose a board game, or what if this? Your phone dies when you're about to work out. I'd use friends as actors. I even filmed with strangers with the sitting video. I asked this gentleman if I could sit beside him for a minute, and he just said, why? And I'm like, I'm just filming myself. And he said, okay. Yep. It was really fun to make a video a day. As challenging as it was, as stressful as it could be.
My mama tells me candy's only for Saturdays, but I get sugar high on Mondays, Tuesdays, and in latter days. I like my gummies and my sours and my chocolates. I like suckers and those fizzy little rock bits.
As difficult and stressful as this challenge was, I'm really glad that I did it. There's a certain kind of pride that comes with finishing something. Although the road was long and arduous, Andreas came out the other side a stronger and better man. I wanted to do this challenge because I wanted to be creative, and to that I feel like I can say mission accomplished. Good job, Andreas. I'm proud of you. Even though I don't have thousands of followers on Instagram, friends that I talked to who saw my challenge really enjoyed it. And some of them even said that they looked forward to my silly little interludes into their busy and sometimes stressful lives. And that somehow makes the whole endeavor worth the effort. Because it's not about having a multitude of distant people chanting your name. It's about having a connection with a small group of people that are happy that you know theirs. At least that's what I think.
You haunt me, yet you seem to taunt me. What's the use of being in love with you? How can you be?
Hey, thanks for watching the whole video. If you had any thoughts or questions about doing a video a day, please write in the comments below. If you want to know about the march, which is what I was talking about this whole time, you can find the whole playlist right there. If you want to see more content from me and change my niche from no one asked for this to some people asked for this, that would be great. Just subscribe below, ding that bell. Please give thumbs, subscribe, bell, ding ding ding, okay? Although the journey was long and arduous, Andreas came out a stronger and more competent individual. No, that's not true. He's not more competent. Ouch.